Welcome everyone. I'm BlackGoo. I'm new Necro on social medias and platforms, so like and subscribe. Links will be down below. Uh, so that being said, shout out to the DK Plink who inspired me to modify his dash build, and max it out to most of performance with it. And shout out to Indes who teach me how to make account better, and he inspired me to make this video. So that being said, let's jump to the this build. So we have skeletal mage headpiece with 39% longer decreased cooldown. So that's the point. Uh, so shoulder essence with is also for mages which are stacking up critical chance from 3.8% to 22.8%. So that's pretty much. I know it's thrived in battleground, but it means a lot. Red form for weapon, we have red form reduces cooldown when you get hit. When you get damaged, so your cooldown is reduced, so you can get dash faster again. So another red form with on another weapon, because we need this particular part. This dot is okay, but not so much important how much this part is. Reducing the damage for 2 seconds for 30%. That's that's almost hand coil. But how do I say it? It doesn't work so long as hand coil. Hand coil is longer, but you over spam this when you're dashing. So almost all time, people around you have 30% less damage. So that's great. And of course, the third for dash, reduced cooldown with it. So you bone armor, draw deep, only defensive buff, uh, bone spirit to buff up your mages with primary attacks and summons uh, who are not targetable. So and skeletal mages, of course, shield for to make these mages untargetable and to make this build whole. So that being said, let's go to the green items. Green items we call four-piece gloom. That's major update I made on this from last video. I was wearing four-piece blood, and because I didn't have this one. This one is even better for this build because you use the dash almost always, and you got again crit chance 22%, 0.5 crit chance, and 15% damage for another 3 seconds. So that's a freaking great buff because you're spamming your dash all the time. Uh, Feasting Baron, increasing harmful effects for 30%, and with Vitus, duration of beneficial effects applied to yourself includes by 30%. So your gems work longer. Uh, as that been said, uh, I will show you a paragon. Or no, let's go to a little bit to the gems. So for critical, you have Mother's Lament, Royal Consequence, and uh, I forgot this name, Leviathan Tomb. Yes, those three are crucial for criticals because we need as much as possible crit chance to make some damage. And then after this, these two damage multipliers. And Crucible is this is Ben Boyle and this is Moran's School. Uh, This is two highest damage multipliers for 2 stars, and this crucible is great execute for executing players, and of course it gives you 18% of movement speed. That's why it's really important when you chase somebody down to easier catch them and to make more bigger crit on them. Yeah. Because they almost always have some shields when their health are low, so this helps a lot to destroy shields and kill them. Grim Rhythm is very important because it stack up attack speed and gives you 20 attack speed. Plus, it it gives you movement speed 12%. When you have full stacks 10 times, you got 12% more movement speed. That's it. Very important. And Faded Trail, we have this one only because we got one more thing, this Paragon. So Faded Trail, when it procs for the first strike, it immobilizes enemies, and that's AoE ability. And when that happens, the AoE applies 30% lower damage. So when this and other reducing damage from a red form, they have like 60% less damage. So Hound Coil is no needed for this. In this build, I needed to remove it because I needed more attack speed and I needed more movement speed. So for this build, that's the most important part. And yes, of course, Paragon. This Paragon improves your dashes, so you get once 30 seconds invisible. You get your damage increased by 30% for 5 seconds after you remove your invisibility, and you also increase your critical hit when you are from the ambush. Ambush is down. You're gaining 20% critical and 30% more damage for 5 seconds after you get out of invisibility. So that's awesome. And you get 10% cooldown for dashes, and you get more 10% of critical of your movement speed. So not more 10 more percent of critical, and 10% of your movement speed. So as that being said, that's that I was uh, playing with this only because I missed criticals and I didn't have before this fish bloom. Yeah, I I was playing this with this Paragon before I got for Peace Bloom. I needed a lot more criticals and movement speed, and this was Paragon which you have the most of it. So uh, that was uh, that was compensating for my movement speed and for my criticals. What I get now from not just from this. Uh, yes, I get from these criticals now, and I get more from Forpiece Bloom. Yeah, this Bloom. Yes. Okay, I think I explained this build. This I will show you a little bit of stats. So the most important stats is fortitude and willpower from this part, and here you have you should have more the most crit chance you can get. Critical hit damage would be ideal a little bit more to have, but around 25% at least. Attack speed 30, 31%, and movement speed should be around 20, but it jumps when gems when these gems will get 12 more percent and this 18%, that's like 30% more movement speed you get, and you have a lot, and you spam dashes all the time. So I think that's enough for movement abilities for this build. And yeah, that's it. That being said, I will put you some videos of battlegrounds I play, and see you in hell, guys.
The battle dawns. battle dawns. The battle dawns. Battle dawns.